Alright, this is attempt number 1 of hardcore legendary mode Terraria. My goal is to one day beat Terraria on hardcore legendary mode. So let's jump right in. I've already got the world made. Oh, thank God my hotbar is here. I tried to load it in earlier and my hotbar was nowhere to be found. It was really odd. I'm gonna go on ahead and I'm gonna turn the sound down. I don't know how the video is gonna be hearable and stuff. I want to play riskier. I don't want to play too safe, because then the game kind of just gets boring. And I'd rather lose a hardcore world constantly over and over than get bored. Or so I think. We'll find out. I've actually attempted hardcore master mode tons of times, but I wanted to do something new to start for this. I've never gotten far in legendary mode. So yeah. I'm gonna penetrate this slime with my short sword. Delete that. I don't know why I'm still... I actually really lucked out getting these tall trees, because I can have a ton of wood early on without having to do a bunch of crap. Wait, massive copper short sword? You know what else is massive? Low taper fade. I just lost a subscriber. Right there. I know it. That's okay. Screw you all. I hate y'all. My, like, what, 20 subscribers? Yeah, screw you all. I'm just a guy trying to enjoy life. Summer break just dropped. That's a pinky. And it has 600 health. Which is quite a lot, I'd say. Imagine I died of slimes. That would be embarrassing. I need more than 3 grenades to deal with a pinky. Should probably just move. That'd be the smart option. There's a large vein of iron down there. That's good to know. Actually, I should probably just go ahead and mine that. You know, be the smart option. I think it's demolition is just gonna sell out this pinky. Oh, I like to turn off that. I don't know the name of my voice, just annoys me. Prefer to see the full screen. Now I can mine the stone to get an iron pickaxe straight off of that. No, we're a lot better to mine with. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot of mining. Demolitionist is getting slimed out. Like, literally. See what I did there? Yeah, I'm so funny. That's why you should subscribe. You should subscribe now. If you don't subscribe, then, nothing will happen. But if you do subscribe, it's scientifically proven that I'll have one more subscriber. It's true. Subscribing gives me a subscriber. Which makes me feel like I matter more than I actually do. Now, Pinky's gonna be able to fit through that. So this brings me to my next thing. Do slimes have genders? Because there's a king slime and a queen slime, but like, is that just a title? Or like, because, you know, I've always thought of Pinky as more of a she. Am I stereotyping the color pink? Yes, I am. Cry about it. Oh, that was a horrible miss. You think Pinky would one-tap me? I need that gold. $64 health. $3 gold. I knew it was worth it. The grenades are like one of the best weapons for harder modes in Terraria. So I'm glad I can get a good amount of those. I should be conservative with them though. Ooh. I need to stay away from those. Generally speaking, explosions are pretty deadly in this game. Not to mention all the lip bombs that come out of pots. Could be worse. Could be, no traps. I'm a pretty big fan of throwing knives. I like to, turn them into poison knives. Which is very niche, I know. I'm quirky like that. But it actually is a pretty decent weapon. Pretty fun to use as well. They pierce more than normal throwing knives, I believe. Or they have more velocity or something. It's not just the damage output that increases, I believe. Sand is also a great thing to kill enemies with. Why face an enemy head on in the caves when you can just drop sand on them and be a cheap loser? It is almost nighttime, so I'm gonna have to start spelunking soon. If I can get cactus, or at least a cactus sword, that would be great. I think I will make it longer, because there's like no vultures, even if there was more, I can kill it. My gear's good enough. I will say the vultures like 2-tap you in this. It's just about being careful. Use basic common sense. Not throwing yourself at the wall. If I can get away with it, I like to just craft something over and over until I get a good modifier. This will actually do a lot more damage than my wooden sword. And there's a vulture. Well, the fun's gotta end sometime. Massive. Hurtful. I'm going massive. I think the reach outweighs the damage as far as safety. This is where the nades come in handy. Or the bombs. Well, that was stupid. Go. Oh my god, that worked so well. I might be the next Einstein. Why don't I make a cactus sword when I literally have a boomerang right here? Anyways, time to deal with this ant lion. We're gonna make some sticky grenades. Didn't even need them. Okay, now we have an issue. This is where we try not to die, because I have no shelter when it's pretty much nighttime. I want to explore, though. Not according to plan, but that happened. Just gonna have to deal with it. Worst case scenario, I can just block myself in a box. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright. I almost died just then. Bast statue buff right off the bat. That's good. That means we're gonna find the underground desert, which is a great place to dig. Oh, I almost died there. I really did. I'll be honest, I thought I was dead. This is a big desert, probably. Holy. Pyramid. This is not seeded. This is not a seeded world. I'm playing completely honestly. I kinda hope I die, because if I don't die, I'm gonna have too much footage to edit. And I'll be honest, I'm not that good at this kind of stuff. Yeah, that's right, I'm not very good at, like, YouTubering or whatever. I just thought it'd be cool to, broadcast this, journey. That's pretty good. Oh. Oh, right. Anyways. Sometimes your base just builds itself, and this is one of those times. So let's capitalize on this. That might be great. Now as long as we got through. 180 health, that's nothing. I hope this works. What if it work? I don't know. I'm gonna keep warning you anyway. That does not back. I'll do a little more. I'll try the rain. I'm not here playing my way. I'm here playing the right way. Having fun. Oh no. Oh, this sucks. This sucks for me actually. He's not talking to me. He's like, 4. And not no hammer. I didn't choose this. It chose me. Oh, it actually works. Wait, I thought it still worked. Anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 was. No, I guess 4 was. Wait. That was just gonna be fun. Wait, I'm just making it first. There. Oh, it's not pretty, but hopefully you can look at it. Oh, that was stupid. They kind of does nothing anyway. I wonder what I'm gonna do for thumbnails. I want thumbnails to be consistent. Maybe using a tank by use rolling thumbnails. That's probably the safest option. Wait. Yeah, that's 10 times better. More consistent with it. That's a pyramid. I got 3. This is 2 actually. Never okay. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, not like that. Yes. There we are. There we are. Alright, one more door for good measure. It's not like I'm in a rush. This is just like a Hamas bunker. Is the underground desert on my left or on my right? Because it's gotta be somewhere. I think it's on my left. Because I heard an antlion to the left. I think Terraria has spatial audio. You always gotta be watching for them pressure plates. They're kind of deadly. Bye-bye, sluns. That did absolutely nothing. Nice. That still is doing nothing. Don't tell the homies, but I low-key like using yo-yos. I think they're a good weapon. I'll take it to my grave. I forgot to set my spawn point at the pyramid. That's okay. We make violence in the pyramid before, so we really end up going all in with making the world a better place and stuff. This looks clear. I hear the glowing mushroom. So let's go on ahead and go over there. I'd like to get platinum pickaxe if possible, but any other pickaxe will do. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry, I something out of that. Because I know this biome's gonna be dangerous. Might not be worth going through this too many enemies, so I'll just have to be cautious. Alright, so if a bat comes on through, we need a little safe box. Something we can easily barricade and take shelter in. Well, this is just a pit of death, and there's a bat. I think I can take him. I'll just throw knives in a fixed pattern. 3 more after spawn by the time I kill this one. Just one more hit on him, and he's good as dead. Right, I have a magic carpet. I thought I was dead. Well, that's fun. I'm afraid, though, it's out of the frying pan and into the fire. Yeah. Well, that's attempt number 1. That was terrible. Honestly, I whatever, I'm just disappointed in myself. I could have survived that too. All I had to do was barricade myself in. Well, thanks for watching. That was attempt 1. There's probably going to be thousands of these before I beat the game, but whatever.